What is good? Preston back again with another video. Got something stuck in my throat, but one take. That's what nigga do. One take, bro. But anyway, the quarterfinals for the Champions League were drawn obviously earlier this afternoon or in the morning around 11 a.m. I was watching them, but I was obviously in bed. But this is gonna be my prediction, okay? My opinion, or who I think is gonna go through all the way to the final and even win it as well, to which team that I think have got a chance to win it, to teams who don't have a chance in winning it. So enough to chit chat, enough to ramble, let's get it on. So so the teams that were drawn is Man City versus Borussia Dortmund. I think that Man City is gonna go through Borussia Dortmund, to be honest. Like, I'm a Man United fan, right? And I'm speaking facts. Like, Man City are on a different level, right? The only team that's above Man City in world football right now is Bayern Munich, in my opinion. And for Man City to play this Dortmund side, it's going to be easy for them. Literally, like Dortmund as well, because Dortmund has been losing to below average teams in the Bundesliga, you know, and the Bundesliga is not all that great aside from Bayern Munich, and then the rest of the other teams aren't that great. Man City is the best team in the Premier League. The Premier League is the hardest league so far, in my opinion, because right now, like, the teams from England have wiped out the teams from Spain, you know. So I do think that Man City will go through to the semi-finals, and then of course PSG versus Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich gonna go through. Like, Thomas Muller, right, has posted a video. This guy is such a troll, fam. He's posted a video, right, of him saying, "Oh, Paris, well, we meet again, au revoir," like mocking these guys, you know. And this is the confidence that Bayern Munich is playing at right now, you know. Like, they're the team as well that had the highest goal aggregate of the team they beat, because I think that they beat like Lazio like 4-1, like 5-1, 6-1. No, I think it was like 6-2 on aggregate, you know, and that's the highest score from the last 16. So for me, like, I think that they'll just progress through to the semi-finals easy. The next game is Porto versus Chelsea. Porto did a great job by beating Juventus, but I don't think that Juventus wasn't a good team, in my opinion. I think that when players get given a job because they're an ex-player of that team, i.e. Pirlo and Juventus, then, like, for me, like, with no experience, it's always gonna happen. Like, the manager who's got the more experience and who's got the bad tactics will come out on top, and that's what's happened. So for me, again, I think that Chelsea will beat Porto. I do, because of course they beat Atletico Madrid very comfortably as well. Atletico Madrid is a very good defensive side, and they went out and they beat Atletico Madrid comfortably as well, and they didn't even concede a goal against Atletico Madrid, and these guys have Luis Suarez playing for them, you know. So of course I do think that Chelsea will go through to the semi-final. And then Real Madrid versus Liverpool, the dead champions, as I call it, the derby of the dead champions. So this is a hard one. It depends if Liverpool plays away from Anfield. If Liverpool plays in Hungary, then Liverpool will go through, because they can never win at home. But same thing with Madrid. I think that in their first game against Atalanta, they were lucky. Their left back scored a curler outside the box with his right foot. You know, like, and it's not a vintage Real Madrid side as well. It's not a great Real Madrid side, in my opinion, as well. I do think that Liverpool is going to beat them. I genuinely do think that I think Liverpool will go through, you know. But of course, the semi-finals, for me, what I'm predicting, it's going to be Man City versus Bayern Munich. Hard game, and I'm praying to the gods. I'm praying to the gods that Man City don't go through to the Champions League final. I'm on my hands and knees. And even though I'm not being like, I'm being totally honest, and I do think that Bayern Munich will beat Man City. I genuinely do think that. I think that Bayern Munich, because the only way to beat Man City, in my opinion, right, is for them to obviously do have the ball, but just get them on a counter-attack. And Bayern Munich's counter-attack, they've got Sané, who wants to prove a point against Pep Guardiola, Serge Gnabry too, Kingsley Coman, Douglas Costa, Leon Goretzka, Kimmich, Lewandowski. All these guys are all good on the ball, and whenever they get a counter attack on, I do think that Bayern is going to be too much for them. Especially like if it's like a reverse fixture where they play Man City at away first, and then they go to the Allianz Arena, and then that's the last game. Bayern Munich will be on them. Oh, I'm being serious. Like Bayern Munich will be on them. So again, Bayern Munich progression through to a final, second year running, and then it's an all English semi-final. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Ooh, this one. Chelsea has beaten Liverpool this season. Liverpool has beaten Chelsea this season. So I think it was Liverpool that beat him at Stamford Bridge, and then Chelsea beat him at Anfield. It's hard to call, man. It's hard to call. Remember, these are my predictions, guys, but it's my opinion. Remember that. I do think that Liverpool. It depends, you know, because for me, if a team, right, plays at home first, it's always an advantage on away goals as well. Because if for instance, if Chelsea play Liverpool at home first, right, and Liverpool don't score, then Chelsea just have to go to Anfield and score a goal, because obviously it's away goals, you know. And I think that if Chelsea get Liverpool at home first, then yeah, I think that Chelsea can get it done, you know, for them to actually go through to the final. But again, it's hard. It just depends which Chelsea turns up. It depends if Timo Werner is scoring. It depends if Tammy Abraham's on it. It depends if Olivier Giroud is on it. If all their attackers are on it, because most of the time it's Chelsea's like defenders that are on point at the moment. You know, it's a hard one, man. It genuinely is a hard one. And my friend Sule, like, he'll be watching this very carefully. He'll be like, "Come on, President, say Chelsea. I'm backing my team. Because him and my other friend Abdi today in the group chat, because they both support Chelsea, was just on a madness today, man. But Liverpool and Chelsea, it's hard, man. I'm gonna have to say Liverpool. I do, because I think that Liverpool will show up for the big occasion. I genuinely do. I think that they will show up, man. It's just a big occasion, so it's the Champions League from previous experience as well with Barcelona. You know, like it's and they're playing a good team in Leipzig as well. You know, so it's for me it's a Liverpool Bayern Munich final. I do think that's a Liverpool Bayern Munich final, and I'm saying that Bayern Munich, right, is gonna win the Champions League again, because there's the only team that comes close is Man City, and I think that they'll beat Man City. I think that they'll beat Chelsea or Liverpool, Porto, Real Madrid. I think that they'll beat all these guys, you know, and the confidence that these guys are playing at. You know, like the confidence, it's absolutely mad. You've got Sula, a centre back, playing right back, but is doing skills like a right winger. You know what I mean? You got Alaba against Lazio. Man's like, I can't be asked to play centre back, so man moves into midfield and he's pinging out passes like he's Xavi, fam. That's how confident these dudes are at the moment right now, and confidence does come into a lot of things you do, you know. Speaking in front of camera, speaking to a girl, job interview, having a black belt grading, like playing in a football match. Like, confidence means everything, and I do think that Bayern Munich will win the Champions League again. They've got the players, of course. Their starting lineup is a madness. Their substitute bench is a madness. The team chemistry, crazy, and literally that's my prediction. I do think that Bayern Munich is going to win the Champions League once again, guys. So that's been my prediction. That has been my prediction, you know, and I'm confident in saying that too. I'm confident in saying that if you guys do want to clip it and they lose to PSG, clip it, make a meme out of it. But again, it's my opinion, guys. Tell me in the comments down below who's gonna win the Champions League. In your opinion, you know, it's anyone's opinion. Like you can even say Porto have actually won it before in 2004 out of nowhere, you know. So no opinion is wrong, guys. And if you got a counter argument against me, say it down below. But guys, keep supporting your boy, you know. Thank you for listening to the ramblings of a madman for the last 10 minutes. I've been predicting the Champions League of the 2021 season, and I'm signing out.